I think we're live and direct today, guys. Workout. It's gonna be a good one. Normal, regular, scheduled programming. Start with the back extensions. Then we'll move on from that and do it with the weight. But yeah, we're live today, man. No editing, no skipping scenes, no skipping reps, all that good stuff. This is the true authenticity. This is Path to God Body episode. Can't remember, but you know what episode we're on. So we're gonna get straight into the bodyweight extensions. Hopefully you can hear me. I hope this mic is picking up what it needs to pick up. But we're straight into the bodyweight extensions, man. We're gonna go for the normal reps. I think this will be the last week of doing 30 reps. And then we'll start doing it weighted. So as you can see, we're not using the mat today. We got a piece of foam. Basically, it's a pool noodle that I found in the shop. I just cut it in half, or cut like one side of it, so that it kind of makes a pad. So instead of using the mat that kind of gets in the way sometimes, we're just using this nice and easy. Slip it on, slip it off, easy peasy. So let's get into this first set of body weight extensions. Let's do it. So really trying to work on getting that range of motion as well, which has definitely improved big time from when we first started doing this. I would say I feel generally no pain in my back these days. I know previously I was at a point where if I sneezed, coughed, moved in an awkward position, my back would kind of seize up. I only get that sometimes now if I like knock into something hard and I have to brace my core quickly. I get that, but overall we're moving steady, man, which is great. I believe that's 12. 10 more. 24, 25, 26, ooh, come on, 27, 28, 29, 30, we'll go 5 for luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we'll take our rest. What's gonna be different today is that, we ain't gonna skip the rest times so I can edit it and you just get straight into the next thing. We're not gonna skip the rest time, so the rest times is actually gonna be fully, rested, so I can talk during each rest period rather than, having to talk before a set. So we did start later than usual as well, unfortunately. I had some things I had to do this morning, so it is what it is, man. But let me check on this one actually, how the sound quality is. Let's see if this live is actually working, or am I gonna have to start all over again? I don't know. Let me see. Hopefully can hear me. How do I get to a live though? I don't know. How do you find lives on YouTube? I don't even know how you do that. Let me see. I don't know. It says it's live though. Is it really live? What does that button do? I don't know. Anyway, We'll figure it out. Highlight, say which channel was unlisted up to the last 5. Okay. I'm not sure. Oh well. Oh well. Regardless though, we're going to do a weighted set next. So let's do that. Can feel my hamstrings always when I do those back extensions. Always, always. How do you see the lives though? That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Oh well. I don't know. It's all good though. I'll figure it out eventually. Let me see. Okay, yeah, let's get into the next set, man. Let's get into the next one. I mean, the main thing I'm concerned about is that if the mic is working. That's what I was trying to test to see, but hey, just gotta hope for the best, man. All right, 10 kilos, same as last time. We're working with it on the back. Here we go. 1, 2. 3. 4. 5. Come on. 6. 7. One more. 8. Ooh. Yeah, so we're gonna do another set of those. We'll just take another rest break in between those. Man, going live is so different. It's actually a lot easier. I think I prefer it, to be honest. But I don't know. Is this working? Are we officially live? I tried to see from my other phone, but I can't really see much. Let's see if I can figure it out. There is nothing to indicate that this video is actually live at this very moment in time, which is strange. I don't know. I've gone live before, but this just seems different. Don't know. Let me take this mic and put it back in. All right, and let's put it back in now. Don't know. We're just testing it out. We're seeing what different buttons do, man. But anyway, let's move. Let's change positions quickly. I can't move too far from where the Wi-Fi is at, because that's gonna jack up the quality of the live, I think. I don't know, man. Anyway, whatever happens, happens. We tried a little attempt. If we made an error on my part, then it's all good. Do you know what I mean? But back's feeling good, man. Back's feeling good. The only thing I'm still feeling is the obliques when I done it. So this way, it's not sore, but it's like fatigued, I would say still. Let me just check quickly to see. I should have done this before. I can't see my YouTube live. Don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I didn't put it on public. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, the video is going to drop regardless. So I think next time I'll have to see if maybe there's a setting. Maybe I didn't put it on public. Maybe it's on unlisted. Can I see that now though, quickly? This is what I mean when I say fail to prepare, prepare to fail, man. Let's see. Alright, that turns the video off. See the settings. Open chat. Chat viewing. Retouch on. I don't know what retouch is. See this. Highlight save channel as unlisted. Video up to the last 5 minutes of your stream. So maybe it is unlisted. I don't want to press that button because I think that button. Actually, let me see. Share with your audience. No. Okay, I don't know. I think this might be unlisted. So next time I'll know for sure. I'll do my due diligence, do my research. But it is what it is. Let's get into this next set now. Here we go. 1. 2. 3. Oh. 6. 7. One more, come on. 8. That's a big improvement from last time. Last time I could really feel it in my back, man. It was almost like a struggle a little bit, but this time felt so smooth. I did take an extra day's rest, so that could be the reason why, but this is definitely coming handy. I like this setup now. It works seamlessly. It took a little while to get there, but we figured it out in the end. So we'll take a little break. We're going to do the oblique ones next, a few sets of those. A few reps of those. And then we'll move on to the muscle ups, which we've been making steady progress with, which is great. And then after that, we'll do some pull-ups, chest press, all that sort of stuff as well. So today's going to be a good session. Weather is beautiful today. Hot, but very nice. Nice blue sky. Can see the sea, all that good stuff. And there's a cool breeze as well, which is always lovely. So today should be a nice day to set some new PRs, reach some new heights. All that lovely jazz, mate. So let me grab the dumbbell now, and we'll get into that. Get into that, man. I think we was doing the same weight as well. Or did we have no, we had the 2.5s on. Let me grab those 2.5s quickly, and then can get started with that. Yeah, it was 5 kilos we did for the side. Just grab those 2.5s very speedily. I think I prefer this going live, actually. I must say, I think editing wise and just for, keeping the workout flowing, I feel like going live would be less time consuming. The only thing about going live is something crazy happens. You can't really change it, especially those who are viewing at that very moment in time. They're gonna catch the full SB of what's going on, you feel me? So, yeah, man, that's the only thing, but it's probably a better viewing experience, I would say. Probably feels more natural as well compared to the other videos. And I wish it was actually live. I don't know if people are in here or not. Can't really see from here, but I ain't bothered, man, regardless. I don't know if you guys can hear the TV upstairs as well, but hey. What do we need here? We need this brick back a little bit. Let me see this now. I would say let's move this one lower. That might be a bit too low. Let me see. Actually, that could be good. Let's see. Yeah, let's go for that. See how that feels. Just make sure these are tight. All right, here we go. Six, 7. One more, come on. 8. That's a big improvement from last time for sure. Last time this felt very awkward. If you've seen the previous episode, it was a little bit shaky in the beginning, but 8. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 5, 6, 7, 8. I probably could have omitted these today because my obliques do feel a little bit not great, not fully, fully recovered. But I want to make progress, man. I know it's not really the best thing I should do. Practice what you preach, but we're here already, man. Today, and if I have to take an extended recovery time now from doing these, hey, man, it is what it is. We ain't, as I said, I ain't gone up in weight or anything like that. We've kept the same weight, kept the same reps, so it's not gonna kill us to get a nice little stretching on the QLs, the obliques, all the muscles that run down the side of your abdomen. So yeah, man, not too bad at all. So we'll do another set of those. We ain't really got to take that long on the rest period because switching sides is a unilateral exercise. But I am wondering, is this live as in live or live as in? I feel like it's on unlisted. I put all my videos on unlisted, so maybe people can't see the live, man. But I'm sure you guys will tell me once this video drops, did you get the live notification? If you didn't, then apologies. My first time going live, well, on this channel anyway. So we will get there in the end, man. We'll get there for the most part. That's my dog making that noise. Well, one of my dogs. 5 dogs to be precise. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If this is an exercise that isn't in your arsenal or not one that you're utilizing, I would definitely recommend to start doing it. It's excellent. Really is effective for building a strong core all around. A lot of people focus on sort of this motion here or the legs going down, but not a lot of people focus on this motion like this or trunk twisting. Those are all very important. One, to stay injury free, to be explosive as possible, and to be as strong as possible in your core. Because more time, people don't really, especially if you play like an active sport, you don't really run and move in straight lines. It's a twist, a turn, a down, a up, whatever. So you want to make sure that you are capable on all planes. You're physically capable for whatever your chosen sport throws at you. You can react. You can be able to move as purposefully as you can in your environment or given task, I should say. So Now we'll do some muscle ups, man. We're gonna warm up the shoulders a little bit with the resistance band. We're done with the back extensions for today. I know it was the same exercises as last time, but I feel like these two are the most effective, and I get the most the best response and feedback from my body when I do those two. The Y raises, I know we was doing, we'll go back to those, and the seated good mornings as well. I feel like I'm not quite ready for the seated good mornings, to be honest. I feel like my back just needs to open up a little bit more and have that support with the bar at this very moment in time for me to build up into quality seated good mornings and feel comfortable doing so. So that's just how that is at the moment. But I'm not skipping out on any sort of parts or functions or whatever. We will continue to do everything we can. So look, let me show you. See my back? This is me being very transparent. You can see there's like a slight hip hike on this side. So this is actually the bad side. So this side has been forced to like hike up. I'm trying to remove that hip hike so my body is almost symmetrical. But that will take time, man. I was going through my photo album, and you know, I always take like progress pics or, you know, physique pictures, and I can see how the hip hike has developed slowly over the past few years and become more and more noticeable. And when it obviously the flare up subsides a little bit, my hips look a bit more normal, and so I don't pay as much attention to it. But then when I do get the flare up, man, sometimes, I mean, the worst it's been is where I've been like almost like that, and I'm walking around, I can't really do it right now, but like that. So trying to avoid that ever happening again. It's not nice. Very annoying when you can't move freely and do things, you know. Even just getting out of bed is a struggle, and you won't know unless you've gone through it what that feels like. Lying down, you know, picking up stuff. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. Wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, man. But sometimes, as I said, you go through things in life. It's a blessing to others because you can teach, inform. You know, you do your research and you learn from somebody. You pass the information on. You don't be a gatekeeper. Never be a gatekeeper of anything. You know, information is there to be shared and passed down. Is enough for everyone to, you know, go around, give their opinion, their 2 cents on. Just because you're sharing with another person doesn't mean you're going to lose out. Usually you get more back, you know, especially if the person is genuine. You can help them succeed, and they'll turn around and help you succeed because they'll say, oh, I got this information from so-and-so, you know. So don't look at it as everyone is your competition, but they are your competition. But, you know, not in that sense. You are really and truly your own competition. Everybody else is just doing their thing, trying to better themselves. But, you know, once you start to get to a level, people will start to look at you as competition. Even if you don't even know they exist, they will still treat you as such. All right, hopefully you can see. All right, let's get these muscle ups in, man. See what we're rocking with today. See what we're rocking with today, man. Wrist straps, beast gear. Always show love. So it's not a paid promo, but I use their equipment. So go check them out if you're, especially if you're in the UK. I don't know if you can get in the US, but the UK for sure, you can get their equipment for a very affordable price, and it's good quality stuff. It isn't stuff that's gonna, you know, break or be defective or tear after a few sessions. I've had these for quite a while now, and nothing, the Velcro hasn't started to come off, and the little things haven't broke or anything like that. So good stuff, man. All right, so let's get into these muscle ups, and let's have a good time. Last time we got 5 as the PR. I feel like just do some swings, man. Maybe 6 today is on the cards. Stretch out those shoulders. Let me do a couple push-ups, man, just to make sure these triceps are firing. Warm-ups are very important, very, very important. Don't let no one ever tell you otherwise, man. Physically and mentally, very important. Always take your time with them and do them properly, because the one time, you know, you try to rush it or you don't do it properly and you get injured, you'll regret it. You'll think, damn, if only I had just done, you know, that one last hip swing properly and whatever. And okay, warm-ups don't guarantee that you won't get injured, but they put you in a safer place, in a safer space of not getting injured. They reduce the chances. So do them. Do them, do them, do them. All right. Here we go, man. Can we do it today? Let's get 6. Hold on, my hands up. Yeah. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Damn. I took too long at the top. I took too long at the top. I rested for too long. So 5 again. Not bad. I feel like the form was better. I think the form was a lot cleaner, to be honest. I think we're making good pace with the muscle ups, man. That felt pretty good. Oh man, the endurance has definitely improved though. I think my body is understanding what is required of the muscle ups. So maintaining that momentum, especially on the downswing, in order to go into the next one. It's not like you really want to, especially at this stage, you don't really want to stop and hang out here too long. You kind of, as soon as you go down and start to hit that backswing, you got to make that momentum carry you again into the next one, man. So they are tough. They are tough. And when you see guys online doing like sets of 20, man, you got to respect their strength, their endurance, you know, their mindset to even build up to that much. It's different. I always say in my videos, I feel like social media kind of downplays how strong people are, because we see all these videos of guys lifting or doing things, and you'll see like the best of the best online doing these things, and you start to think, oh, this is the norm, people, whatever. And then when you step into a gym and realize, oh, this ain't normal. This ain't a game, this ain't no joke. You understand? So let me move it this way. I don't want the connection to drop, man. Just making sure. Making sure. I wonder why. Is it live, man? I don't know. I hope so. I don't know. I can't see it on my other phone, so. Anyway, let me take a break. Let's take a quick little interval. Is it called an interval? Yeah, interval. Intermission. Not interval. Yeah, I can't see it on my other YouTube channel, the live pop up, so I probably should have tested this prior, but imagine if I was live on the wrong channel. That'd be crazy. Don't know. Can't tell you. Can't tell you what's going on here. I think potentially what's happened is that it is on unlisted, so it is making a live video, but you can't watch it until I drop it as a video, I would say. I think that's what's happened. So regardless, it's gonna save me from editing. You get to see authenticity, and hopefully for the next one we can actually go live. So yeah, not a problem, not a problem. Maybe it's best this way for me to kind of get an idea of how it works, get used to being live. I mean, we're already 30 minutes deep into the session. Jesus, I mean, we ain't even really got started. But I suppose that's what live videos are about. People just sitting down watching, jumping in and out of the chat and things like that. So it is what it is, man. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Mango season here in Grenada. I love a good mango, man. Oof, quality, especially the nice ones. Best season, man. Mango and sapodilla season. Can't be beaten. Those are two top tier fruits. I don't want to hear otherwise. I don't want to hear otherwise. All right, next set, man. Let's see if we can do another 5 minimum, and then we'll move on. I don't really overdo the muscle ups, to be honest. But one day we're gonna do like a full calisthenics endurance workout. So that's gonna be muscle ups, pull ups, dips, push ups, bodyweight squats, all that other stuff. High volume, you know, high reps. Not really how I work out at this very moment in time, but I feel like it's good to switch it up sometimes, you know, test the body in different ways. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Got tired, man. Down. You're gonna do the last one though. I said 5, so we're gonna do 5. Give yourself a quick little break, little 20-second countdown. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Last one. Come on. Power, energy. There we go. Ooh wee. Felt good. I'm hoping the connection doesn't go, man. I want to move this closer, but I'm hoping the connection doesn't go. Can you see? Yeah, you can see that. Cool. So we're getting to some bench press now. No. Yes, no. Yeah, we're getting bench press, and then we'll do some pull-ups afterwards. Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do. Bench press and then pull-ups. I mean, we just did muscle up, so let's hit a different avenue, man. All right. Still recovering, man. Still recovering. We're gonna work in here for the bench press. Put in that work, G. Put the belt on as well, just for safety. We'll do a quick little warm up with 60. Then we'll go to 90. Then we'll do the 100. I think that worked pretty well last time. These probably too low. Let's work with it there. I think that is best, man. So I saw a video actually of people talking about, you know, calisthenics versus weights. I made a video on myself a long time ago talking about calisthenics and, you know, traditional weight training. Even though I mean calisthenics is literally the I would probably say the more traditional of the two, but you know, some people would say it's an alternative to classic lifting. But my take on it, just do both. Just do both. Don't get caught up in one mode of this versus that, you know. Just do both and do them well, you know. None is superior. I mean, they both have their negatives and positives, but where one is weak, you introduce the other one. And if you find that one rises that you feel like better gives you a great, for example, let's say weighted dips versus a bench press. If you've been doing bench press and you realize, oh, my chest ain't really growing, blah blah blah, whatever, not really seeing results in my chest, but then you jump on some weighted dips and then all of a sudden now your chest is really developing. It's not to say that, you know, bench press is not a good exercise. It just may be that it doesn't resonate with you as much as it may resonate with somebody else, you understand? So I think everybody's different. Everybody's got different body makeups, different genetics, and your body's going to react to exercises very differently. So this is not to say that bench press is not good or chest flies are not good. It's just that something may be more beneficial for you at the end of the day. So just do what works for you. All this, I know a lot of it is clickbait. To be honest, I've done some videos where they're a bit clickbaitish, but if I had to really tell the truth, doing both is going to get you the best results possible, man. Honestly. And that's not even me being biased, because this channel was built on, you know, calisthenics, home workouts, and that was mainly because I didn't have weights at the time. But now that we have weights and stuff, obviously I'm going to do exercises that I know in the past has given me certain results, number one, and that allow for me to continue to grow and develop the way that I want to. Every now and again I will do just a strictly calisthenics workout, and the reason I'm doing that, it's not because I think, you know, oh, it's better. It's just, it's different, you know. It keeps your mind fresh, keeps you from finding your workouts tedious, and that's why variation exists on all planes and forms and kingdoms of this world. There's always variation. There are species that like variation, and you know, this is coming from someone who could probably eat the same meals every single day and not complain for a long time. But at the end of the day, variation is a wonderful thing, man. And if you have the opportunity to do that, then it's best to engage in it, innit? Rather than no, this is better. All those other guys are weak because they can't do muscle ups and da-da-da, or they can't bench press 225. But when you can do both, man, no one can chat to you. No one can chat to you when you can do both. So when they see you doing muscle ups and go, oh yeah, but can you bench 315? And then you jump on the bench and you start doing 315, shut their mouths. You understand? So be capable on all fronts, man. At the end of the day. All right. Felt good, man. Feeling good today. Feeling good. I know last session it was a bit shaky in the beginning, but today we're feeling nice. What I do need to do is get a bit more height here in regards to this little pad. It is feeling a bit off. Let me put the 15s on. I need to grab another mat to put under the bench, because unfortunately right now we're on a slope on the drive, just so it allows the rainfall to run off the drive. So it's great for not allowing water to pool, but when you want to work out, things are imbalanced. But we ain't complaining, man. So let me grab another mat so I can put under the foot of this bench, and then we'll jump onto the extra weight. But honestly, I would be very appreciative if you do let me know if the live streaming is better than you know, what we was doing before, which was the videos, because I will do the videos as well, because sometimes I don't feel like live streaming because it's not always the most quiet house. People be having conversations and whatnot, and sometimes you got to edit stuff out for people's safety, and it's none of your business. But you know, going live is cool. I can just chat, I can talk, you know. I don't have to worry about space on my phone. Well, at least I don't think so. You know, the only bad part I would say is what would I say is the bad part about live streaming? I can't really think of a negative right now, I suppose. Unless something crazy happens and embarrassing. I don't know, like my trousers get caught on something and I end up stark naked. That's the only thing. But other than that, you just end the live. But yeah, man, let's push this weight. A little 90, nothing crazy. Here we go. 1, 2, 1 more. All right. That was feeling a little bit heavy, which is, as is always worrying, but yeah, man, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen regardless to add on the 5 kg. Yeah. Let's do it. As I always say, if you're by yourself, no clips, man. No clips if you are lifting by yourself. Don't become the next meme, or you know, you don't want your face on a t-shirt. You want to be able to throw off this weight if you do get stuck under it or something happens, your hand slips or whatever. Even if someone's benching you and you know they're not particularly strong, just make sure, let me move the angle actually. Just make sure that, it's a good angle? I don't know. We're gonna go for it anyway. Just make sure there's no clips on. So for example, if someone, I don't know, benching you, or you know, considerably weak, they ain't really got the strength where if it does go down on your chest, they can't get it back up. No clips. But if you're working with someone who you know lifts and is used to moving heavy weight, you can put clips on if you want, but I'd probably say it's a better option not to be honest. To be completely honest, it's a scary situation. I've been in it a few times. Mainly when I first started lifting, I had some close calls. But yeah, you've seen the videos recently where my hand slipped and it just threw the weight off. No big deal. Weights can be replaced, you know, bought again or repaired. You cannot respawn, you know? There's no second time, you know. What's Tekken? Continue, and it has a 10, 9, 8, 7. No, there ain't none of that, man. You are one of one, and then it's done. So, as I said, be careful. But here we go, man. Here we go. Oh, why? I was locked in. I was zoned in, man. I really don't edit my videos like that anyway, so this isn't probably a big change. maybe one day I'll get to the point where I feel like adding some more cinematic, you know, view into my videos. But for right now, I just like to keep it authentic, to be honest. Maybe people can resonate with this a bit more rather than, you know, all the tricks and gimmicks and camera flashes and angles. I don't know. I don't know. Might do one day where it's a little more spiced up for you guys. All right, now we lock in, man. Here we go. Oh, yes, come on. One, come on. Come on. Give me one more. Come on, one more. Probably could have squeezed another one, but with a partner only, man, with a partner only. I will be doing some collabs soon, man, honestly. I've only just got back into training, to be honest. And I don't like training with people and you come with the excuse of, oh man, I'm just recovering from an injury. So you're kind of slowing down the session. I would rather, you know, get a little strength back, get a little more mobility back, and then go and show out. But yeah, man, I think it's time to get some other faces on this channel. Number one, you know, some proper workouts. I'll probably live stream those as well. I think it would just be easier to live stream it if my data allows. Actually, no, it depends. If I go to a gym or something like that, I'll probably use a Wi-Fi there and just live stream. Compared to actually, you never know what people are going to bring up in conversation. So maybe it's not the best idea to do that. I feel like you have to put out some sort of a disclaimer before you start working out. You say, hey, you know, certain topics, leave it alone if we're going to live stream, you know. People get to chatting and whatever, and they might say something that could disturb a certain demographic or annoy certain people, man. But it is what it is, G. It is what it is, G. But yeah, I feel like I know the set of people who I would be interested in working out with, and they're all at all different levels of fitness. I think some of them would bring a more intellectual conversation while working out, which is quality, because this channel is also about being intellectual and stoic and mindful. It's a holistic channel, I should say. You know, it's not just about physical, spiritual as well, mental, you know, all that other stuff involved. So I feel that some people would bring a higher level of consciousness as well, but they may not be as physically there as me, whereas some people, they're physically equipped, but maybe the conversation wouldn't be as thrilling and as diverse. And then obviously there's some people who are both, you know. So yeah, just getting different people on the channel and maybe hearing their story of why they decide to, you know, to get into fitness, why they decide to start lifting, all that other jazz. And then we can take it from there. And again, that would allow people to maybe want to go follow them too, see what they're doing, see what they get up to, and that might encourage them to start their own, you know, fitness channel, fitness journey, whatever. You know, as I said, it's not really about competition. I'm really concerned about losing subscribers if you work out with someone who's way stronger than you, because one, that's only gonna make me better, and two, again, it would help the person to get some exposure and, you know, open up to my audience and maybe even other audiences, and it's probably more entertaining for you guys that, you know, you see me interacting with other people and whatnot. So yeah, man, that was a long rest break. So let's do this final set. We're doing 2 sets of everything at the moment, if you haven't guessed already, just to keep things moving along nicely. Here we go. Not centered down. 2, centered, man. Kept hitting my arm on this. I could feel the bench wasn't centered. Annoying. Could have got 4. That's okay. My fault. My bad. My bad, folks. 4 and a 3. Hey, here's what it is. Is what it is. Ugh. Let's do some pull-ups now, man. Get this belt off. Hello. Get this belt off, man. Let's get some pull-ups. We're gonna do some weighted pull-ups. Just a few body weight reps to warm up with. But we're gonna put on the 25 kg weight vest. Usually we use a dip belt, but you know, with the whole hip situation, no dip belts right now, man. So put my gloves on. Gloves on, gloves on. So yeah, right now we're just building back into what he was doing before, strength-wise, exercise-wise. Hey, behave. Thank you. I'm being silly. I think for the most part, we're on a good path, we're on a good trajectory, to be honest. And I think if we maintain what we're doing, the consistency and all the other stuff, this lower back issue will be a thing of the past, and I'll just be working out my lower back, not even just to rehab it, but just to get it as strong as possible. And then that will allow me to get stronger in other lifts and do different exercises like bent over rows. Like for instance, let me just show you quickly. I could not do this a couple of weeks ago. I could not come into, whatever, pause. I could not come into this position here without putting my hands on my knees and like really putting pressure on my knees to keep myself upright. This was a no-no. And then even trying to just do that was a big no-no. My hamstrings were tight, my glutes were tight, everything in this hip sort of upper leg region absolutely cooked, man. It was terrible. But now, we've allowed the body to rest and recover. We're doing our prehab and rehab exercises. It is allowing us to get stronger, man, and move more freely, which is the end goal. So no complaints there, really and truly. Here we go. Let's see. Cool. I feel like we're already warm anyway, so we really ain't got to do no big sets of pull-ups. But if I was really like cold, I would do some scapular. It's kind of easy to do it in here. Scapular retraction. Warm the lats a little bit. Do more reps, but I feel like I'm warm enough already, man. So let's get into it. This weight vest is always a pain to put on. So if I'm missing off the screen for a good minute, you hear some grunting and groaning and moaning. It's just me putting on the weight vest. Let's see how this goes today. I'm actually glad that I bought all my equipment out one time as well. It allows me just to set up quickly, keep the video flowing rather than give me 1 second, guys. Let me go and get. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me go and get. Even though I have done that during this video. However, let me just show you guys what I have to do to put on this weight vest. So, because sandbags, rather than actually being a proper weight vest, it's difficult, you understand? So, sometimes when I'm moving, the weight vest doesn't particularly allow put it on, because one of the bags fall out. It doesn't actually tell you how much each bag weighs, although I think it probably weighs about, let's say 0.25 each bag, but I haven't fully checked that. So trying to do that math quickly and all this other jazz, and every time, like just now, time you move it, the bags fall out, so you have to kind of fit them back in, point where they're not going to drop out, especially if it drops out from one of the higher slots. It's quite annoying because look now, how many just fell out? 3 have just fallen out. So although I love this weight vest, it's really good. You know, it gets the job done. I feel like I've seen the ones from, is it Ken Sui, whatever that brand is called, where you just put the plate on. That's why I use the dip belt, to be honest, just because it's easier to set up, easier to get on, and it does look a bit cooler, I'll be honest. But yeah, man, this is not always the most friendly, especially when you're live streaming, because now you guys are just looking at absolutely nada. But let me get this on quickly, man, and let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. One more second. All right, see. Please don't drop out. Please don't drop out. Please don't drop out. Oh yes, none fell out. Oh yes, I just lied on the bench and pulled it over my head. Thank goodness, none fell out. Okay, so plus. So this is a Surreal, whatever this brand is. Surreal weight vest, got it from Amazon. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. They do have some light ones. I think they may have a heavier one than this, but 25 kilos. I feel like for most things is sufficient for where I am at this very moment in time, if I'm completely honest. So let's get back over here. What are we in? An hour already? We ain't really got too much longer to go, so this session probably will be like an hour and 30 minutes. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. 5 is cool, 5 is cool, 5 is gravy. Get my phone so I can put a timer on. 5 is not an issue at all. I think that's where we was last time, doing about 5 reps. So the thing is, whenever let's say you get to a certain point of working out and you face some sort of injury or setback, you may lose strength, but you get it back so quickly. I'll be honest with you. You'd be surprised how fast you can regain your strength. Some people argue, is muscle memory a thing, yes or no, but I feel like it is to a certain degree. Speaking from experience, get injured and you feel low, you're like, I'm losing all my strength gains. You go in the gym, you ain't lifting what you usually lift, but after a few sessions, you're like, hey man, I can almost go back to what I was doing. So muscle memory is cool. It's very nice. And I suppose there's some neurological adaptations that your body takes place when you do lift certain weights that your body, remembers. The human body is a very beautifully designed organism that is very clever, more clever than we could imagine. So don't ever think that you're smarter than the human body, But whoo-wee, mate. Hooey mama. So we'll do another set of these. As I said, we're keeping everything to 2 sets today. Just time-wise, it is a bit later in the day. Again, I did have some stuff to do this morning, so my workout was supposed to be a lot earlier than this, so I could do what I needed to do, but things happen. I'm blessed to be in a position where I can just kind of postpone. So if something does happen, I can just do my workout a little bit later than usual, on most times. Or not even most days, on some days I should say. Other days doesn't really allow for that, so I'll just push it to the next day. But yeah, man, I saw a video actually. This guy lost his leg. I was kind of having a rough morning, and then the video came up on YouTube, and I was like, oh snap, and it kind of puts life into perspective for you sometimes, where you know, you're whinging and moaning about something, and you're like, damn, this person just lost a whole leg or a whole arm, or you know, half of their body doesn't work, and it kind of reminds you like, bro, stop complaining, get on with it. Could be a lot worse than what it is, you know. So things like that sometimes just puts life back into perspective for you, that if you've got a fully functioning working body, you can almost overcome most things in life, you know. It's not until that you have an illness or an injury, or you know, something life-changing happens to you, do you go, you know what, how dare I complain before about anything. So there's always that, man. But let's get into this next set. Yeah. Here we go. Red Bull gives you wings, but so does pull-ups. Nah. Ooh, yeah. All right. We will now move into some biceps. Or should we do some back again, then biceps? Nah. Let's completely change it up. Let's do some triceps, biceps, and then finish with back. I should really do some dips, to be honest. Yeah, I should actually do some dips. Hit the chest again. Let the chest get 2 exercises. If I was gonna do any chest exercise, I'd rather do some push-ups, some weighted push-ups. So I'm wondering if I should take this weight vest off right now, because once you get this weight vest off, the last thing you want to do is put it back on. I'll be honest with you. So I think I will do. Let me just set up the rings. Nah, you know what? Nah, just based on how my lower back is and how well we're progressing, I ain't gonna do that. We will do triceps, biceps, back. I'll be done. Yeah. Let's go with that, man. Let's see how we get on. So let's get this vest off. Now, getting the vest off isn't so bad. It's literally a straight push and over, like so. But it don't always allow you to put it on like that. So that's where the issue can arise with that weight vest. So we'll do bodyweight rows instead of the chest supported rows, and we will do. See, I have it all in my mind, but then sometimes I just switch up during the session. I know it's not the most ideal thing, but it'd be like that sometimes. I'd be considering different things, and the next day moving forward, I do have a program, but and life will mess you up sometimes, I'll be honest. So let's stop being indecisive. Let's do triceps. What we'll do it with, so we'll do single arm tricep extensions, then we'll go into biceps, and then we'll finish off with the rows. I think that's pretty decent. So let's just set you up here. I hope the lighting's been good this video. I really do. And yeah, I'm using the front camera as well, so I don't know if the camera quality has been good either, but we're learning, man. We're learning. So let me see how this weight feels. And then let's see. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, not no problems really. I'll put the belt back on though, just in case. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So what we'll do is we'll add another 2.5 on. Oh, snap. So that was not 100 kilos what we was pushing. That was actually, oh no, it was 100. Was it? 30, no, 40, 246. That's 30. That's 90. Yeah, that was 95. That was 95. Shame on me. I thought that was the 5 kilo plates. Why was we struggling with 95 like that? That's strange. That's like a mental thing. See, now I want to go back and do a a set with actually 100, but there's a reason. There's a reason. So we're gonna leave that today. But anyway, yeah, let's get these 2.5s on, and then we'll get into the proper set of the tricep extensions. Why did I put 2.5s on? Maybe it's just the first thing I saw, and because I was talking, I didn't really focus. But it's okay. I'm not crying about 5 kilos, to be honest. It's not really a big deal. Maybe that's what I was supposed to lift today. Who knows? But usually I'm spot on with the weight. I clock on before I'm done at least. I don't know. Maybe the live stream's throwing me off. I'm putting this on wrong as well. It's supposed to go there. Let's get the wrist straps. Yeah, man, I like this live streaming. I do. I think I prefer it. I think I prefer it. The only thing I don't like about it is people know exactly where you are at this present moment in time. So it's like, I don't know, if I had a stalker or something and they knew, you know, I wonder when so and so is going to be outside working out, and they're all like, oh, let me go and see the live stream what he's doing. That's the only thing I will say is weird about live streaming, is that yeah, they know exactly where you are. I mean, I was even paranoid about that at one point when I used to do stories. I wouldn't or I'd purposely turn off my phone in airplane mode to post the story so it wouldn't upload. So that when I changed location, I would upload the story then, because you was hearing a lot of people, you know, being followed or targeted based on their stories. So, you know, at one point I was saving it and then I would just re-upload it at another time. So that's always a way to do it. But let's see how we get on with this now. Oh yeah, that's nice. 2, 3. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, ooh, nice. Nice. Full intensity. Man, we ain't here for no games. It's been a while since I've done single arm tricep extensions. Ooh wee. Felt good, man. Felt good. It would have been nice to do it would have been nice to do thing. What was I gonna say? Oh, what was I gonna say, man? Damn, I completely forgot. What was I gonna say? It would have been nice to do. How you doing? Wow. left my mind. No, bicep preacher curls today, but that setup is going to be a bit long. I'll have to set it up from the jump, so we'll just do, I think we might just do the barbell curls since it is already there and up and running. This is live, so don't say nothing crazy. So this is live, so don't say nothing crazy. Unless you want to say something crazy and everyone knows you're crazy. So it's up to you. Huh? Well, it's just live. It's just a live stream. Yeah, the preacher curls will take too long to set up, so we'll just do the normal bicep with the barbell today, and then we'll push on from there. But let's finish this final set of tricep extensions. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's do biceps now, back, and then we might do some shoulders to finish off with. Yes. Let's set up this bar quickly now. Let's go with a clean 30. So we need the 5 kilo plates. What time is it? Jeez. This is crazy. If we can go up, we'll go up. Actually, we'll do this for a warm-up, man. We'll do a few sets of these and then we'll put the 10 kilo plates on. I don't really feel like I need to be doing 30 at this very moment in time. Yeah, this is too light, man. Let's be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that would have been a big waste of time. So change the plan. Let's put the 10 kilo plates on instead. And let's get it popping. I'm just trying to be mindful of my back. That's the only thing I would say. I'm just trying to be as mindful as possible. So sometimes I don't really get the weight right. If I was, injury free and not recovering from an injury, I'd go all out, I ain't really worried about how this might feel afterwards or how that might feel. Push it to the limit, but you got to take extra precautions at this very moment in time. So let's see how this goes. My water. Let me take a swig of water first. Let's do it, man. And even this feels alright. What's going on? Man. Probably add a 2.5 to that. That was a good set, but probably add 2.5 to make it more difficult. Then we'll leave the biceps alone after that. See, that's not even a 2, that's a 5. What is going on with me today, mate? Alright, let's go for the 5. Bun it. Let's just go for it. Let's go for it, G. Need to wrap this workout out though. What did I say we're doing? Shoulders, and then back. Yeah, so we'll do some flies. Lateral raises. And then yeah, we'll finish with body weight extension. So we'll do 2 sets of those each and call it there, man. But it's been a good session today, man. Good session. This has helped me gain some mental clarity as well, man. Always exercising. If you got a lot on your mind and need to, again, help you make decisions, sort things out, kind of allow your neurons to start firing. Working out will always do that, man. Not just like lifting weight. You go and play football, basketball, whatever. It's a natural stress reliever. Think more clearly afterwards. You let out any sort of pent up adrenaline, aggression, all that jazz is all gone. So I'm trying to find a better angle. I know the lighting is starting to get dark just based on where the sun is, so I don't want it to kind of all right, hopefully you can see me. I think that's good. The bar's in the way, innit? Let's see, just try and get that bit better. That's probably best. Yeah, that works good. Okay, cool. Let's move this thing, man. See what we got right now. One more, come on. All right, if I'm completely honest, that's not the weight I should be doing right now. No good. No good. That was a little bit too much. I felt a little bit of a twinge in my hammy, so we won't be doing that again anytime soon. 2.5 probably would have been better on either side. Anyway, at least we know that, we can do that and there ain't no massive issue. But I do feel a little bit of, not spasm, but a bit of grip there. My body wasn't completely comfortable doing that, I should say. But let's do the rows, and then we'll do the raises to finish it off with. Yes, let's get into these rows quickly, and then we'll get into the raises. Yeah, man, I like this live streaming. I do. It feels a lot more smooth, man. Instead of, again, as I said, instead of just talking and trying to find topics, you can just naturally just speak, express yourself, all that lovely stuff. So this might be the move. This could be the move heading forward. It feels more authentic, more natural, I should say. I'm gonna have to move this, isn't it? Yeah. Is this gonna work in here? Yeah, I'm gonna have to move this. But no, it feels like I have a gym partner. Just chatting away. Not worried about pressing record and starting again and pressing record and starting again. It feels more seamless. It would have been nice though if, I don't know. I don't know how this thing works really and truly. I'm just guessing. I'll be honest. I just thought that today's the day, man. Let's do it. Sometimes you gotta jump head first in, figure it out afterwards, rather than pondering, and oh, what if this doesn't? What if that doesn't? You just do it, man. Just do it. You'll figure it out along the way. So even if the video doesn't come out exactly how I want to, I would have learned for next time what to do, what not to do, and how to improve. Feel me? Feel me? So that's that. Let me see if that's far away enough for me. Bar's a little bit too high. That's the only thing I would say. Let's move that lower. Let's see. Get those angles. All right, that should be cool there. I'll just put a weight plate on the bench so it doesn't rickety move. And let's get to work, man. Let's get to work. One, two, three. So you may have noticed that it looks slightly different from how I usually do them. Depending on your hand placement, you can actually target the rear delts a little bit more if your arms are flared out rather than, so for example, this is gonna hit your back. If I do it like this, it's gonna hit your back more. But if I get a little bit more of a flare action, the rear delts are gonna get involved that much more. I mean, your rear delts are gonna get hit regardless when you're doing any sort of rowing movement, if you do it properly. But just for the sake of making sure that they are really getting hit, I'm gonna do them like that today, man. Oh gosh, wow. Wow. Take a quick break. I was gonna stream on Twitch. I think I still might do that. I don't really know how Twitch works like that, so that's why I just tried to stream on YouTube. I feel like YouTube is probably an easier platform to navigate, because I was watching a video and they talking about all these different words, or these like 3-letter words, mod, vod, this, that, whatever. I was thinking, I don't know what none of this means. So I know YouTube is a bit more simplistic when it comes to live streaming, because it's not necessarily a live streaming app, whereas Twitch is more of a live streaming app. And I heard that Twitch mobile isn't as great as, you know, compared to using a computer, I should say. So I'll try it on this first, and then maybe we'll do a Twitch stream, or you know, you just do a multi-stream, whatever. See how it goes from there. But yeah, man, it's all about authenticity. There's nothing to hide, you know, especially, well, I don't really hide anything in my edited videos. You know, I do quicker cuts. I cut out all the break scenes to make the video not as long, but I have nothing to hide, really and truly. The weights you see me doing is the weights you see me doing. The exercises you see me doing is the exercises that you see me doing. So going live isn't really a big difference for me. You know, if you go and watch the other videos, it's the same sets, it's the same reps, you know, same rest time, even though I don't show it, but I say it in the videos, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever rest time. And it's just me. Ain't no one standing behind the camera, ain't no pretense. Hey. Stop digging. Thank you. Ain't no pretense. Nah, man, we ain't here for that. We ain't here for no lies, no gimmicks. I don't show you some exercises and I don't ever do them. Some people do that, where they'll make you believe that this exercise is the reason why they look a certain way. I would never lie to someone and say, yeah, if you do this, you know, you're gonna get this result. No, no, no. I'll say, listen, you can do that, and you probably will get some results in the end, but this is a faster way that you're gonna get to where you want to be. You understand? The same way when I do like food videos and whatnot, it's what I actually have in my cupboard. I didn't specifically go out and buy stuff to make the video look cool and, you know, nice and this is this, and you have no idea how to cook it. Nah, man, ain't me. I like to keep things authentic, and sometimes a little too authentic, but it's just the best way to do it. Here we go. 7, 8, 9. All right, let's finish with these lat raises, man, and then we get out of here, man. We got stuff to do. We got stuff to do. Stop. Dog is digging a ginormous hole. All right, so let's finish some laterals, man. Laterals. Well, we got 5 on that side. We'll go 5 on. No. We'll go 2.5 on either side, and then we'll do our outro. Cool, calm, and collected outro. I've enjoyed this. This has been fun, exhilarating. I just spoke to her about that as well. Like, I understand the mud is cool, but you have a whole kennel. I can't imagine. Everyone else is in their kennel. Hey, anyway. Just discussing my dogs. They feel like they should dig these craters in the ground, which I understand. You want to remain cool, but you have a kennel. Why are you doing that? Anyway, here we go. One more to go, man. Yeah. We're looking decent, you know. We're looking pumped up right now, which is cool and nice. We love it. We love the vibes. We might finish right on 1:30. Oh, we would have. I didn't take this break, but it's whatever, man. Wow. Whew, but yeah, today's been good, man. Today's been good. Please let me know in the comments. More live streams or back to the original. Please. I need that feedback from y'all. Some of you that consistently comment, which really helps me, and you give me video ideas and things that you want to see moving forward. Amazing stuff. Some of you are a little bit too quiet, man. You need to, you know, please let me know. You know, you can remain anonymous, but, well, you know, your username will come up, but you know what I mean. Nobody knows it's actually you. So let me know. Press the like button as well. Show some love. All that good stuff if you enjoyed the video. But let's finish this final set. Here we go. Oof. All right. That was a quality session, ladies and gents. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that this video can come out and everything's functioning correctly, the sound, the the video quality, all the other stuff. But yeah, that's it for today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.